the year we never had. Still riding on a high, we returned from our spring trip in New York, feeling strength in our friendships and happiness in the palm of our hands. We pretended to start studying for our AP exams, but we all knew we'd probably just end up cramming in April. Instead of stressing about the future, we looked up with hope and satisfaction, spending time with our friends as the days flew by, bringing us quickly to the end of our junior year. We drove all over our little bubble of a city, took walks in the morning breeze, popped countless bubble tea lids, and most importantly, we laughed, forgetting all the stress in the world. April was the month we dreaded, yet looked forward to with stubborn optimism. The work got more intense with each day nearing our exams. But in mid-April, with a warm night sky at our backs, twinkling fairy lights illuminated a beautiful poster. "Will you go to prom with me?" We all looked forward to prom, making plans and over-preparing like most excited teenagers did for one of the biggest nights of our young lives. When the night finally came, of course, not everything was perfect, but that night would stay in our hearts for years to come. Soon, April showers turned into May flowers. Some of our best friends were getting ready to graduate, to take the next big step into the real world. We cheered for them, we cried for them, but in the end, we were happy for them. That summer, we spent as much time together with our friends as possible. The graduated seniors planned to make the most of their summer vacation, and we just went along for the ride. We went to graduation parties, pool parties, birthday parties, and all kinds of parties, really. Anything to celebrate the vibrance of youth, as the sparks flying from our sparklers mirrored the sparks of exhilarating joy radiating from our hearts, our eyes, our smiles. As the summer sun burned brighter and stronger, so did we. Summer band camp began, but the humid heat did little to deter our bright moods as we worked hard, played hard, and laughed even harder. We were now the kings and queens of the school, knowing well our influence, but still feeling like little kids on the inside. College application season began, but we still took it easy, drinking up the summer sun to the last drop. Everyone told us that our senior year, the year we had been looking forward to for so long, would be our best year of high school. Well, they were right. Yes, we were stressed as our application deadlines grew near, and yes, there was a tinge of sadness as we started experiencing our last first day, our last first football game, last marching band season. But nothing overshadowed our stubborn happiness. We spent Friday nights telling jokes and playing games under the bright stadium lights. We raced to our cars afterwards to try and catch the late-night bubble tea shops before they closed. And we took late-night drives admiring the glowing streetlights as the cool wind rushed through our open windows, just like the blissful emotions rushed through our happy hearts. We were on top of the world. While we were in the midst of it, it felt like fall would never end. But time flowed gracefully along, and before we knew it, our applications were submitted, the air grew colder, and fall slowly spun into a beautiful winter. Christmas lights lined the streets, illuminating the quiet yet cozy suburbs. We went ice skating at the mall, traded gifts at Christmas parties, and drank hot chocolate full of sugar, marshmallows, candy canes, and ultimately the Christmas spirit. For many of us, it was our favorite time of the year, and our positive energy floated peacefully through the air. After a blissful 2020, we cheered to welcome in the new year. We set off fireworks, not praying for a hard reset, but rather hoping for a continuation of the fortune and joy we had experienced over the last 12 months. Together, we waltzed into 2021, ready to fully enjoy the best semester of our lives. With everyone finally done with college apps, we hung out every week, watching sunsets, playing tennis, drinking bubble tea, catching lunch, and most importantly, spending time together, because we would never experience this again. This special time when we are united by a school zone, a time when we spend every mundane day together thanks to a routine and consistent schedule. A time when we are surrounded by people growing up just like us in our hometown. A time for silly crushes, holding hands in the hallway, and that special sparkle in our eyes of young love. Nothing compares to this time when we feel truly unstoppable. With the confidence that has grown in us over the last 4 years of our lives, We make a promise to ourselves then and there to let no moment go unnoticed, to cherish our families and our friendships, to see light and happiness and hope in the world, to live life to the fullest. And we realize that no matter where life takes us and no matter what the world looks like in the foggy future, that message never has to leave our hearts.